This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with Mark Tibbs here at Matchroom HQ, not too far from yourself. Obviously busy press conference there, but other than that, you all good, mate?
Lovely, Louis, thank you, mate. Yeah, lovely. What a lovely press conference in beautiful surroundings like this.
Absolutely. I suppose we'll jump straight into it. You're very busy on the card. You've got 3 fighters on there. Yeah. Hedges, Giorgio Visioli, obviously top with Johnny Fisher against Alen Babic. I suppose we'll start on that main event. Fisher Babic, the right time for Fisher to take this fight?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's a great fight for the fans and for Johnny himself. Babic comes and brings it, and you know what, Johnny's got a big heart and all of that. There is a process in which we've got to do, and I believe Johnny will come off victorious, and the fans are going to be winners for sure.
You said that there about the fans being the winners. Is there something exciting with a fight like that where it's like, we know what Babic brings, we know what Johnny brings, them styles make for an exciting fight?
Absolutely. You know, everyone knows about Alen Babic, the Savage, but there's only going to be one Savage on the 6th of July, and that's Johnny Fisher.
Yeah. I suppose when you have a fight like John, when John has a fight like that, when he's been, fighting to a certain level, when it comes to making that step up, when would you say as a coach you know it's right for someone to take that step up?
Well, after his last fight, not the one in Las Vegas, Bezos, he was a big awkward guy. Obviously, we never let him get going. We got him out there and around. But when he fought for the Southern Area title, there was a turning point as a coach for me. He started off a bit wild, 30 seconds, but you know, he tweaked his performance like a master. He cracked a straight right, rocked him to his boots with a straight right, which we called for. Bang! I went, now put some bend on it, but not too big. Wallop, and in the corner he was fantastic. He was like working with, a seasoned veteran. So that's what I liked about him during that fight. And looking where he is in his career, you know, he needed to step up. He needed to give the fans what they want, and obviously Alen Babic's name come up, and what a fight! What a fight!
Definitely. Well, I suppose we'll move on. The G-man, Giorgio Visioli, he's back out. Obviously coming back, keeping active really. He has had a fight on the Taylor Catterall undercard. He's back out. 3 fights, 3 knockouts. Excited for 4 fights, 4 knockouts?
Yeah, excited for him. I've only worked one of his corners because I've been that busy, but done. You know, I feel like I prepared him very, very well for them fights in our gym and around the country. He's quality operator, brilliant prospect and fighter to work with, lifestyle wise, and ambitious, brilliant. Not afraid to spar or move with anyone, but you know, there's still a process, and very excited about Giorgio Visioli for sure. Yeah.
When they were talking about the G-man, yeah. When they were talking about the press conference, Eddie was talking about someone who sparred him. They were sort of surprised about how much power he had and surprised how strong he is. So, from a young man, but he's got a mature head as well. Yeah,
well, listen, he's got second nature. He's instinctive timing, and as you've seen yourself in his last 3 fights, he's got great timing, and there's some more flavour to come out from him in this next fight, and I'm sure it will. Very confident it will.
John Hedges fighting for a Southern Area title. Excited, I suppose, for that, and I suppose to get going again after a bit of inactivity, bit of injuries. Hedges can really get something to work for.
Yeah, absolutely. John Hedges is ready to move up, step up, and he is in for the Southern Area title. Cruiserweight, that is, and he's just come back from Houston, Texas. We've had some great training over there. 100 degrees it was. It wasn't very nice for me, or anyone, but it was good conditioning, and he turned a lot of corners. You know, within with certain guys he sparred with. So he's I'm very excited about Johnny Hedges. You know, he can move anyone around in the world. He knows how to diffuse, and he's a great boxer. He can box anyone's head off, but. He's started to show a bit of power now, and you know, he's maturing. He's maturing very well.
Definitely. Well, I suppose we'll move on to just general boxing business. We just recently had the 5 versus 5 Eddie and Frank Warren. I don't think anyone expected it to be that one-sided towards Frank Warren, but what did you make of the 5 fights in general?
Oh, they was great fights from the off, weren't they? They was perfect 50-50 fights, and I think I got them all wrong apart from Zhang.
Yeah.
And no, it was really good. I really enjoyed that, and looking forward to the next one. I hear there's going to be another one.
Well, when it comes to that, I suppose we'll touch on Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang. When you see that Wilder in there from the guy that I suppose you could say he used to be, the one sort of about a couple of years ago now, do you think really it is sort of time to call it for Deontay Wilder?
Well, for me, see Zhang is a nightmare. 20 stone southpaw, Olympian, yeah, readability, timing, and instinctive. You know, he's got. I'm imagining he's got. What's Wilder? 15.5 stone.
Yeah, he weighed in 215 pounds, or whatever that is in stone.
Yeah. So like he's a small heavyweight. He's a very small heavyweight, and for me that was a no-brainer. But that Zhang would win. I mean, if Wilder could have got it down the stretch in the later rounds, he might have had a chance. And he can punch Wilder. But no, I thought that was the only one I got right though.
Do you still think that there is fights out there for Wilder then?
Yes, I do. Wilder's a big name. He's a big name. He's a dangerous man still. But that Zhang's wrong for a lot of people, as we've seen of late. Yeah.
I did have to ask you one more. Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk 2. The rematch has been booked for December 21st. Basing it off the first fight, what has Fury got to do to, I suppose, turn the tide, I guess, against Usyk?
Well, Fury's got to get Usyk, really, he's got to hold the centre with him and get him on his back foot as much as he can. And he's got to get the straight right hand off before the right uppercut. In my opinion, straight one beats the uppercuts. And he's got to front hand him and back him up, lift him up, bomb. He was doing really well, Tyson, and let him back in, and Usyk got his left cross off, being a southpaw. He got it off, and I was like, oh, don't, no, it could go downhill, and it did a little bit for Fury. He needed to win that last round, like big, yeah, to get a draw or the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark, thank you for taking time to speak to me. Good to catch up with you. Yeah, take care soon, mate. Top man. Thank you, mate.